5, 4, 3, 2. Welcome to another whatever podcast. It is Tuesday. Get it? Tuesday? Like Tuesday, but because it's usually Music Monday. Hey, this week we are talking about so many things. Me and Hayden hung out this weekend. We went to Detroit, Michigan. We went to Mom's Spaghetti. We'll talk a little bit about that. I had to get a new phone because I broke mine. Yeah, it was pretty scary. It was definitely pretty scary. And we're doing an album review of Blue Moves, which I just finished listening to with Hayden. And that's what we got. And Hayden is here with me. How you doing today,
Round
Mr.
of
Hayden?
applause. I'm good. Dabbing.
Keep dancing. There it is. Okay.
Hey, yo.
First, I wanted to talk about how I broke my phone. Hayden knows this story.
This is all about yourself.
Yeah, well, it is my fucking podcast, but I'm kidding. Love you. What happened? I drove home from work. I was low on gas. I said, I always do that. I just wait till my gas light turns on. Once I see my gas light turn on, I go, okay, I'm going to go to the gas station, just fill it up. So I go to the gas station. And I had my manager. I'm not putting the blame on her, okay? But
You are.
But she did pay me. So I paid for her Halloween costume, or I ordered it for her on Amazon. She paid me back in 5 $10 gift cards. Okay. So I'm going to the gas station. You know what? What the hell else am I going to use these gift cards for? I can't freaking use them online anywhere. I tried it and it just, so I'm like, all right, I'm going to use it all up for my gas. So I'm doing the thing and I'm doing the app. Now, the thing about the gas station I went to, Pride gas station, is you have to do the thing on the app and then swipe the card every single time. So I did that 4 times for each card to fill up my tank. So to make it easier, so I wouldn't have to hold things, I put my phone on top of my car. Now, I used to do that all the time, especially when I had the lower car, because it was just, and I multiple times have drove away with my phone on top of my roof. Well, this is the first time I've done it in 3 years. I literally was just talking about how my iPhone 11 Pro was in perfect condition. I had it for 3 years. And I was like, wow, this might be the longest I've ever had a phone and doesn't have any damage. Well, yeah, just last week?
It was Wednesday, I think. Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yep. Left my phone on top of my car, drove away. Totally didn't even know. In fact, before when it's happened, I've noticed because the Bluetooth will cut out. And I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah, I drove away from my phone. Well, I was listening to a CD. So I had no idea. Went in my house. I ended up taking a nap for 2 hours. Woke up and I was like, where's my phone? I was like, oh, yeah, I think it's in my car. Went to my car. Didn't see it in there. And immediately I was like, wait a minute. I haven't had my phone in a while. Oh, shit. So, and of course my phone was dead, right? Of course my phone was dead. Because I even tried calling it. So I drove all the way back to the Pride. Pulled into the same spot, kind of looked around a bit, went inside. I said, hey, has anybody seen a phone, and turned it in? It took them forever to get the manager, and she's like, oh no, we haven't seen nothing. I was like, damn. So I walked outside again, walked around the pump I was at, then walked up to the road, and right as you exit the road and make a turn, or get onto the road, there was my phone right in the middle of the road. Demolished. Just smashed. I'm surprised it wasn't in literal pieces, but actually it was. The screen had come off completely with the screen protector attached to it still. They were both just cracked to shit, shattered, and off of the phone. The whole back of the phone came off. You could see all the little chips and metal if you guys add me on Snapchat, NAROPR, you will have seen some, I'd say, graphic photos of the guts of a phone.
I still have the picture.
And actually, oh, you do?
Yeah.
Show it.
It was funny. Here, let me find it. Oh, yeah, here it is. How's that look, people?
Do you have the backside? The backside looked
No.
even worse.
I think I just have this one.
No, that's a pretty good picture. I mean, that's what it looked like, folks. And
Like a puzzle piece.
and like, you know, so the new iPhone 14 Pro came out, and I was thinking about upgrading because I was like, okay, you know, there's quite a few upgrades compared to the 11, but I still love my 11. Like I said, it was in perfect condition. Well, yeah, I broke it. So then I was like, all right, well, at least I had paid off that phone, so like I don't have to worry about that. I got this one. I am going to get the Apple Care on this one. So I got the iPhone 14. It's got the always on display, as you can see right now, which I don't know. I guess I kind of like it, especially when you get notifications. You can always like see what notifications you have, even when your phone's locked. But like, I don't know. I feel like it just uses up more of the battery. You know, why not just save the battery and make it go black? The dynamic island is kind of cool. You know, I can't lie. The way they incorporated animations around this to sort of hide the fact that there's like sensors and cameras at the top for a reason, like that's super innovative, I'd say. Very innovative. Hayden just left. I don't know where he went. The 120 hertz screen is one thing that I'm going to do a regular like edited YouTube video on this to do like a full-on review. So I don't want to get too into this and bore you guys too much, but the 120 hertz screen, like just scrolling and the animations look so much smoother. That's another, and the camera, the 48 megapixels, raw photos that you can take. I was literally taking some test photos when me and Hayden were out this weekend. I was blown away. I was like, this is like my freaking DSLR camera, you know? And Hayden, you have an iPhone 13. How do you like your iPhone?
I mean, it's not bad. If you look at the screen right now, you'll see it's got some decent quality to it.
Joke's on you because I haven't showed it yet, and I'm not going to. So fuck you.
Okay, it says I typed out a little note while he was rambling about his phone. I said, Nathan has my family at gunpoint. Please subscribe and set them free.
Listen, it's not rambling, dog. This is a tech review. All right.
Nate, do you remember how a few days ago you had your soft channel hands around my throat?
Well, let's get into that. So yeah, me and Hayden we visited Toledo, Ohio. I actually went and picked up Xander as well in Rochester, New York, and it worked out for me because it was a 10-hour drive to Ohio, and I mean I've done longer, but it is pretty brutal. So being able to sort of have a halfway point and pick someone up and have someone with you was very helpful.
We literally drove to hell and back as we went to Ohio.
That's right. We did.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun. We filmed some stuff that I think is coming out at some point. What else did we do? What were we going to talk about? Mom spaghetti. Yeah.
No,
So
we were gonna talk about the fact that you choked me.
oh yeah, well that was for the video that we filmed that you guys will probably see at some point.
Bro straddled me and choked me out. It was a weird experience.
It wasn't me though. See, this guy doesn't know how to be an actor. He doesn't understand that we were in character when this happened and that it wasn't us straddling each other. It was
You say I need to learn to be an actor, but if I remember correctly, when we were filming, you were choking me out, and you after every take you were like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'm just acting." I have the hands of a baby.
because I'm trying to be not, because I did feel like I was kind of like freaking actually choking you. It's because I was trying to get in character when the camera was going. So I was like trying to make it look like I was holding hard, but not. I was like,
Also,
wait, was I actually choking you?
No. You had the lightest choke. It was nothing. But also, quick shout out to Nathan. Last week on the podcast, I joked that he didn't like me and because he didn't give me a free whatever mug, and
there it is, folks.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you get. That's what you get for knowing me in real life. Okay, that's a classic. Show it again. Show it again.
I bullied him into giving me one.
That is a classic. Whatever the show logo mug. That's from like 2013, dude. That is an exclusive. You can't get that anymore.
I'm just that cool.
He's just that cool, folks. He's just that cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so Eminem's Mom's Spaghetti Restaurant. How I want to hear your your review on it.
I felt defeated.
Defeated?
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's like I had that build up since it started, like since it opened. I was like, I can't wait to try this. And as you know, I don't really like spaghetti.
But you did eat it. You did seem to eat it.
The reason being, my parents made it so much growing up, and I just got sick of it. So we get there, and I got the spaghetti sandwich because that sounded actually pretty good. And I took a bite, and I was like, this literally tastes like my mom's spaghetti. God damn it.
I mean, yeah, and that's the thing too. Is like, let's be honest here. It's no like 5-star. It's not like you get better. I'm just gonna be honest. You can get better spaghetti at Olive Garden.
Oh, I went to Olive Garden yesterday.
What'd you have?
Chicken Alfredo.
And was the pasta better? I mean, you can't get Alfredo at Mom's Spaghetti, but
it's apples to oranges, big boy.
Yeah, I guess that is. But if you were to get regular spaghetti and meatballs at Olive Garden, it would probably be better, huh?
Again, I don't like spaghetti. I couldn't
True.
tell you.
Yeah. Well, it did. Okay, so my personal review, it did kind of remind me of like cafeteria spaghetti. I mean, certainly better than any cafeteria spaghetti I've ever had, but not super fancy either, But I mean, that's the point of it. It's also just like kind of gimmicky, I guess.
Your mom.
There did seem to be. I mean, there was a lot of people there. It was pretty busy.
It was busy, honestly.
And then of course the trailer. So it's really confusing too because we looked like fucking idiots trying to figure it out. You have to. It's a walk-up window that you order outside in an alleyway, and then you order it and you get your food, and then you can walk around into the freaking Popeyes or whatever. What's that place next to it?
I don't know, but you're acting like we were clueless. I knew what to do, and you guys just weren't listening to me.
You weren't saying nothing, bro. By the way, y'all made me in charge as if I'm never the one in charge, dog. I don't know what the fuck to do with myself when I'm in charge.
Yeah, Xander.
When I'm ahead.
Xander and I just kept going. Nate's leading.
Yeah. No. Never a freaking again, dude. You see how much... I was like, let's go inside. Oh, no, we can't go inside. Oh, we got to go outside. Oh. But so I got the sketty sandwich, which was actually amazing and better than just the spaghetti. I mean, the butter...
Well, I mean, it was pretty... It was nice.
The buttery Texas toast.
Garlic.
But then also I'm glad that I also got a container of spaghetti, which I kept as a souvenir. Because
I did not get one, sadly.
The meatballs were amazing. Was there meatballs in the sandwich? I don't remember if there was.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. And then so we went upstairs. After we ate inside, we ate inside upstairs, and then we went over to there's like a little trailer, little store area that has some some really unique archivable items. Is that how you would call it?
Yeah. I think it's museum-esque.
Yeah, it's kind of a museum. Honestly, I was going to tell you this. There was so much more in those cases that you can actually buy than I realized.
Really?
Like, yeah, the store is set up so weird that's like, basically a lot of the stuff in the cases, you walk up to the register and you go, yeah, I want that. And then they grab it from the back or whatever.
So you could have bought that cereal to be murdered by?
No, not that. I think that, and then obviously the Godzilla whiskey, like that was an actual bottle from the video. And then of course the Without Me Robin costume was sick.
Mm-hmm. I remember watching that music video a lot growing up.
Mm-hmm. It's iconic. And of course there's the iconic picture of Eminem standing right next to it. There.
Yeah.
I got this Mom Spaghetti hoodie.
My t-shirt is in my suitcase. I got a t-shirt.
I do the t-shirts got like more color than this, right?
It's just black and white.
Oh, it is black and white. Because I have seen a t-shirt that's got like red and yellow and stuff. But anyway, so that was fun. What else? Well, we went to a museum of art that you guys didn't seem to be. You guys were just like walking around talking the whole time. I was actually reading this shit. Like I'm actually fascinated by like being right in front of these sculptures from freaking thousands and thousands of years ago. Like how do we still have this?
I mean, I was impressed too, but I wasn't reading. I was just taking in the art itself.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Well, I mean, yeah, you guys were definitely appreciating the art, but
yeah, where else did we go on Sunday? We went to the botanical gardens.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. I got some cool pictures there. Follow me on Instagram at Naroper.
Yeah, I still think you need to make that picture of you by that. What was it? A fountain? I make that your new streaming picture. I think it's time to get a new one.
My new what? My streaming picture? What do you mean?
Like Spotify and Apple Music and stuff?
For my music? Hell no, that's not a... No.
No, that was definitely a picture to use.
No. I don't
Trust me, bro.
I was actually a little disappointed that the water wasn't more visible in that picture.
My mom wasn't more visible in that picture. I still think the best picture we got on Sunday was when Xander did the panorama.
That is the best picture. Y'all should check that out.
That picture goes hard.
I think Hayden put it up, didn't you?
I made it my cover photo on Facebook. Please don't add me on Facebook, people.
Wait, you said I got a surprise for you. What was the surprise?
I went to Panda.
You're
to make you mad.
Fucking asshole. To make you mad.
Yeah, so don't push me.
Where's the nearest Panda Express? Now I gotta look that up. Also, can you check the chat? Who's watching? I haven't shared this anywhere. I just realized.
I did. We got Sergio and A14.
Let's go.
I'm gonna post that.
Sorry, what?
I'm gonna post a panorama of me and Nate on my Instagram, Hayden Forbes Music. Check it out.
Yes, definitely do that. Check him out at Hayden Forbes Music.
I'm gonna put a little filter on it. I'm gonna make it super fancy.
Oh wow! Live now.
What's that?
Shit.
Vine. Is it like what's better than this? Guys being dudes.
I don't remember that. What?
I'm gonna make that my caption for the photo.
Where the hell? Why can't I find this stream?
'Cause you suck at everything you do.
Oh! The freaking flying floofer nuggets, dude.
My first time posting on my social media since the album came out.
Nate's. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't even mention that. When we went there, man, my palms were sweaty, my knees were weak, and my arms were heavy, dog. And you know what?
'Cause he's so lame.
If I had eaten, I had saved the container of spaghetti for the day after I ate the sandwich. But if I ate them both, there would have been vomit on my sweater already at Mom's Spaghetti. That's a bar. That's a bar. I should write that down.
Yeah, totally. You wrote that yourself.
I think actually A14 wrote that.
Yeah, go A14. He did it.
Oh, okay. That was you. That was you that said who is Elton John, and I thought it was Sergio. I was like, bro, what?
Who's Elton John?
Who's Elton John again?
All right,
don't worry,
guys,
Nate, my mate. They hate us because they ain't us. What are you talking about?
Anus.
Because they ain't us.
Everyone go check out my Instagram right now. Hayden Forbes Music. I posted the picture. Basically what happened was Xander was doing a panorama. I thought he was doing a video, but all I know is Xander just said, "Stand right there, guys." And then I turned to Nate and I was like, "Should we just stare?"
Yeah, I didn't know what he was
into the
doing.
camera? And we just stared right into the camera.
I made a weird ass face.
Both did, honestly.
You put it on your story, you said?
Put it on my Instagram.
Or your regular? Okay, yeah. So follow Hayden Forbes Music on Instagram?
Yeah, it should be in the description of this live stream.
Oh, it is. So go click that in the description, folks. And we'll see you next week. Just kidding. We're not done yet.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. We're not done yet. What else did we do? I mean, we went to Culver's. He made us go to Culver's.
Goddamn right. Actually, that Culver is if you the one on the TV. I don't know if you saw on the TV. They had like this drone shot over a Culver's. I drove by that one yesterday. That exact one.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but it wasn't the best fast food I've ever had.
Cause you got like the worst thing they have.
Whoa, what the fuck, dude? Why did you go? Why are you getting that? You need to get, you know what I'm saying?
I told you like 5 times.
You did not. You told me after I got it. I go, oh, because I saw a sign that said that they're known for their burgers. I go, oh, I should have got a burger. You're like, yeah, you probably should have. I said, what the
No, I told you before that.
You did not.
You fucking hippie.
You're a freaking liar.
I'm not a liar.
Douche canoe. I'm kidding. You're not. You've never lied in your life.
Not once.
Not once, folks.
Here, I'll tell the truth right now, Nate. Your music sucks. No, but overall, it was a pretty good trip. I had a good time. Granted,
no. We can't just move past that. That really hurt, man.
I don't care.
That really hurt. No.
I got there like you know what hurt, Nate? I got there like 3 hours before you did. That hurt. All
right. This I kept telling you. I said I'm gonna be pretty late, dude. I'm gonna be pretty late. You said I'm gonna get there at like 4 or 5. I said, oh hell no, that's way too early. I'm gonna get there at like I kept saying like 11. What?
You could have just wait till you got to the Airbnb to like shower and set up your phone instead of going home for like 2 hours and doing all that.
No, I would have been an hour earlier. It wouldn't have made a difference. It would have been 10 versus 11.
Actually, when it came down to it, it was like I waited for them, I took a shower because I didn't take one in the morning and I felt gross. And then I did my homework and ate dinner. And then it was about like, after that, it was about like 40 minutes of waiting for them. It was fine. And then we pretty much all fell asleep like right away.
Is that what we did on the first night? We went to bed?
I mean, we chilled for a few hours because it was all like, whoa, we're hanging out. And then we fell asleep pretty quickly. And then Saturday we was just vibing.
We did have a long ass drive.
We did. That first drive wasn't bad though. The second one was awful.
Actually, the second drive always feels shorter to me.
This one felt way longer.
Why?
Because I think it was just more of a straight shot, so I didn't get a lot of changes in like, oh, I'm not taking a turn, I'm not like doing that. It's just like straight for like 200 of my 300 miles, and it just felt so boring.
But that's what makes it fun and easy, dude. You just jam out in your car, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess how long we've been going so far? 30 minutes?
Oh, looks like
even?
the new Epic Rap Battles of History comes out in like 15 minutes.
We got to do a live reaction, dude. We have to do a live reaction. Folks, we're doing a live reaction of ERB here on the stream. Hopefully they don't take us down.
Yeah, I mean, we are ERB parodies. Oh, speaking of which, is Hayden a member of ERB parodies or a former member?
Former member. He is no longer part of ERB parodies.
I was never in ERB parodies.
So it makes it funny. How do you know it's in 15 minutes?
They tweeted 6:45 p.m. and they're in Pacific time.
Oh.
8:14. I was a fan for years, and and now I'm here. So that was great. There was a funny moment. I think I had already said it, but I'll say it again. In a video, and Nate was straddling me and pretending to choke me out. I heard Xander, like, I couldn't see anything. I was just staring at the ceiling because I was laying on a bed. And out of nowhere, from behind me, I hear Xander go, "So, how does..." It's like, after years of being a fan, how does this feel, Hayden? And I was like, I'm not going to lie, I didn't imagine this ever happening.
You did say that.
Such a weird moment where it was like, oh yeah, Nathan's basically sitting on my dick, choking me out.
No, okay. Now, I purposely... Well, also, you're taller than me, so I had to. I, like, purposely sat on your stomach so I wasn't in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Don't act like you don't know.
It was so fucking funny.
No, yeah, it was great. I mean, it was one of the greatest experiences I've ever had. Filming a video.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
No, just in life. Just in life, that's one of the best things I've ever done is straddle Hayden.
Yeah. Don't call me Papa Bear for no reason. Good weekend. At least next time we hang out, I'll be taking the lead because you're coming out here.
Thank God, dude. Yeah, you got to show me around, take the lead.
Dude, we're doing everything. I'm hitting all the marks.
Let's do it. So when's that happen? In February?
21st through the 28th, I think.
All right. Dope.
You need a whole week, I'm telling you.
Also, there's going to be some... we were going to vlog, or I was going to vlog, but I never really did. But we did get some really good vlog-type behind-the-scenes for the video that we shot.
I love how the second...
I think it's the best behind-the-scenes there's ever been.
True. I mean, the only con is the fact that the second part of filming, because the first half we did during the day, second half we did at night. During the second half, we did no behind the scenes.
That's true, but there's some special moments in there, I think.
Special moments.
Special.
Stupid. What was your favorite part of the trip? I guess what was your favorite part?
Honestly, filming was the funnest part for me. It was, I always hate the fact that I don't really live near anybody who really cares about this video production stuff as much as me, or is really into it as much as me. So to be able to hang out with multiple people, and also, I'm so used to either being behind the camera or just doing everything myself, that being able to be the actor and having someone Xander, who's already an experienced director, he actually did really good. But it was just so, it was fun. It was fun, man. I want to do that all the time, every day.
I always had this perceived image of Xander, and I did tell him this on the trip, guys. I don't know. I was shocked at how quickly he just made me feel comfortable.
Yeah. I mean,
I have serious anxiety. I don't want to tell people how to do things and all that, especially when I just meet him. But he made me so comfortable that when we were filming, I was like, actually, what if we do it like this? And he was just like, dude, let's do it.
And despite what came out about him, what's true, what's not, if you hang out with him in real life, you're he's just I just feel like he's such a pure soul almost, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
in a way.
I think my favorite
I
part.
mean,
of
he
the
does
trip,
have
though,
edgy humor, but like we all do, So
Yeah. I think my favorite part of the trip was just the time you and I were out on the patio, just talking. Because
fuck yeah,
it felt like it helped me break down some of the walls that I've kind of put up myself between me and you. Just like the whole like fan, uh, ERBP guy thing. It just helped break things down a bit and got to chill. Also, this bottle of cologne I got.
yeah, that's some pretty good shit. Not gonna lie.
Literally, I got it on Friday, right before I got to Ohio, and I mean, granted, it's only been a few days, but I can't smell it without just thinking about the trip. Smells really good.
Dude, that's what I love about. Usually, when I go on a trip, I'll get a new cologne or a new scent, because then you attach that memory to that scent so strongly.
I've never done that. This was a gift. I'm gonna start doing that
Just
though.
get,
But
like, don't like stop using that, and then only go to
I'm
smell
not.
it when you wanna. You go, that smells like
Um,
mom's spaghetti.
no, like when I smell it, my very first thought when I smell it is the Airbnb.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the whole fucking Airbnb smelled like that. And,
Good.
despite all the shit we did there, you got a really good review that I saw.
Yeah.
Customer review or Airbnb visitor review.
Go us.
You're not gonna elaborate? What was the review?
It was just like we were cleanly and we weren't dicks, and it wasn't anything too crazy. But considering what we did in that Airbnb,
That's what I'm saying.
all
But we did,
the fake
and
blood.
the fact that we woke up an hour before we had to be out of there and just cleaned everything up, got everything out of there, and they were like, "Wow, it looks beautiful, so cleanly."
I just took it room by room.
Yeah, that's it. It wasn't that big anyway. I mean,
Yeah, it was tiny, but it was still fun.
it was. I mean, I wouldn't say it was tiny. I wouldn't mind living there.
Me neither. Literally, I turned to Nate. Xander was asleep, and Nate and I were in the living room, just like we were drinking and watching YouTube videos. And I just turned to Nate, and I was like, "Should we move here?"
Dude, I would honestly.
And yeah, that's what Nate said. He's like, "Let's do it."
Let's freaking do it, dog.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Okay. Do we want to just start the? We gotta postpone a couple more minutes. We're gonna watch the ERB live.
Yeah. Just stalling and stalling and stalling.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
going shady kamikaze.
how have you been recovering from the trip since the drive back?
Well, I felt very sick yesterday. Probably a mixture of car sickness and all the drinking and the gas station food I ate. So I took off work and I spent some time with my parents, which was nice. And then today, I had 2 midterms and I failed both of them. But I was just chilling at home. And I work the next 5 days. So I'm not going to get to really recover. I'm a little upset. I did tell my boss, I was like, I understand we're short staffed, but can we please not have me work 5 days in a row anymore? And well,
there you go. Wait, you don't like working 5 days in a row?
no. At this job, and I'm not going to disclose what my job is. I want to keep that secret.
No, yeah,
I don't. It's just that at that job, it's a lot. But at other jobs I've had, I probably could work like 12 days in a row.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried both. Like, I've tried having split days off, but I prefer 2 days off in a row. Like, it just feels like a little mini vacation. Like, having just 1 day off, just it's not enough.
I've been working every day.
So my experience driving back, I didn't get back until 4 a.m. yesterday, Monday. And I had to be at work for 5 a.m. So I got home. I slept for like maybe 20 minutes. Took a little 20-minute nap, which definitely was not a good choice. Definitely made it so much worse. And got up, changed, hadn't even like, because I was rushing to pack before I left, I didn't even get to do my laundry or anything before. So like I was wearing dirty work clothes from the last week. I was just like, I just was not with it. Like I was in slow motion all day. And I was like, I asked my manager, I'm like, yo, y'all gonna let me go home early? And she let me leave at 9:30. So I left at 9:30, drove home, immediately went into bed, crashed the fuck out, didn't wake up till 5:30. Got a solid 8 hours, which is the best sleep I've gotten in a long fucking time. I felt so refreshed. I was like, oh, I'm a new person.
Reborn.
I'm reborn, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Who's in here? Who is this? Why can't I zoom in on this?
Miles.
Miles. What's up, Miles?
That's kilometers.
What's up, Miles? How you doing in the chat here? Are you a fan of ERB? Because we're about to watch it live. If it comes out. Whenever it comes out.
It looks like ERBP people like Xander and Hippie Rat and Gian are in a call right now. I'm guessing they're about to watch it when it comes out. Go them.
All right. Let's pull
How do
up
we
a
talk
video.
for another minute?
How do I talk for a minute? You can talk about anything. It don't matter. What you want to talk about? What is the next battle?
I think it's Indiana Jones versus Lara Croft, but I'm not sure.
Yep, that is it. That is it. Spoiler alert. Oop.
What is it posted? Because I don't see it.
No.
Oh, well, if I can talk about anything, I want to talk about Vor.
The fuck is that?
It is a kink where you are sexually aroused by someone cannibalistically eating you.
Okay, how about let's not talk about that?
Okay, you want to talk about Mr. Hands?
Who the fuck is that?
Any J Schlatt fans will know who Mr. Hands is.
You're a fucking Schlatt head, dude. Is that what he calls his fans? Schlatt heads?
He probably calls them pieces of shit.
Pieces of Schlatt.
There's a compilation somewhere of people on one stream just like donating and then calling him the wrong name, like hey Schlitt or hey Jailer Swift or J shit or like just like random stuff, and it's so funny.
Donkulous, man. That's freaking
Is this
redonkulous.
battle out yet? It's a minute late.
ERB, why do you have to do this to us? Listen, we're in a live show now. Maybe they're watching and they're like, oh, we have to wait until they're done. We're not going to let them watch this live. I mean, that must be the case.
Yeah,
huh?
Definitely. Hang on, let me check the... Okay, I got it. I'm putting the link in the chat, bro.
What? The battle's out?
Yeah, I found it.
What?
It was hidden.
What are you talking about? What?
It was hidden, but I found it.
I don't believe you. You're sending me Oh, here it is.
It's just a video of Vor. Are you gonna share it? Can I watch it with you, or do I have to watch it on my own?
Oh, yeah, I can share it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. Screen this one. Yes.
There we go.
Okay. We're going like this. All right, folks. Here we are. Lara Croft versus Indiana Jones. Epic Rap Battles of History just came out, and we're going to react to it live. Hopefully this is legal on YouTube.
Okay, cool beat.
Is that Epic Lloyd?
Let's get this battle.
Oh no, it's Lightspeeder. Okay. Oh wow.
Used to be the queen of booby trapping. What happened? You got too woke to be fun. Now my Indiana kinda don't want none. Too many voices inside you. You burn through women quicker than I do. I think I should have dropped Hollywood as an option. when even Angelina gave you up for adoption.
Ooh!
Let's cut to the chase. He died. I guess you couldn't tap the addicts in time. The band.
Oh, that's a
ashes, kid.
sick
You got
shot.
A tragic history but crashes. The puzzle I'm trying to beat is figuring out why you're dressed for the beach. I've seen more classes than the kids I teach. You can rise all you want. I'm still out of reach. So go grab your relics and run. You verse me is sword versus gun. Honey, just the first 4 notes of my theme exceed everything you've done.
Dr. Jones, you know right.
I love
You've
that
been
voice.
getting owned since Gimme the Whip, Throw Me the Idol. Indiana Conda, for heaven's sake, you'd shit those dickies at a garter snake. Stole your famous other daddy jacket and Stetson from the cold dead hands of Charlton Heston. Some ladies mistake you for brave and hunky, but you're such a toxic date you could kill a little monkey. Marion is 15 when he raided her bow. There's no time for love, Dr. Jones. This is one temple that you'll never be exploring. You're not John Williams, so you ain't scoring. 3 decades in the game and my fans still adore me. You tried alien skulls and chose poorly. Your whole story got blown up on a sitcom. There's a big bang you can't hide in the fridge from. Hang up the whip before you crack a hip. I think even Mutt wants you to quit. Just do it! I kill dinosaurs for fun. There's another old geezer. I'll lock this battle up like Winston in the freezer.
Dinosaurs belong in a museum. I've been served a full course meal of chilled Indian voodoo. And they don't even kill as many animals as you do. You're corrupting the youth. They should be outside, not trying to unload the barrels on your thighs. You might have ditched those pistols akimbo, but you're still the same rich backflipping bimbo. A brat with a treasure map to catastrophe. Stuff in your knapsack with innocent casualties. Square Enix didn't watch anymore. That's why they dropped you like a J in the floor. When they designed your core, they ripped my style and jiggled in a bit of girl's polygon wild. You're too to uncharted territory. Now you're just in uncharted territory. Overshadowed by a Drake like Lil Wayne. Somebody needs to make a tune.
Sorry, that verse was worse than your crap on a Tory. Aw, for Dorothy and Thor thinks he's tough. You must have gotten dragged behind too many trucks. So strap some blocks on short rounds and pump the brakes. The only overshadowed thing is that face. I'm whooping you so bad I should get flagged for cheating. Like Muller around from a heart and he's taking a beating. Oh, the first wet dream gamers ever had. You're a Halloween costume for out-of-shape dads. Oops, my bad. Your dad was never present. At best, the affection you got was sloppy seconds. You ditched your sidekick, never met your own kid. Cause his mum cut you off like a rope bridge. You're a dog, Indiana, that's fact. The only thing you're loyal to's a hat, no cap. Your face straight melted and your mouth and smolders. So make like a boulder and roll your ass over. Cause Junior, the baby boomer beating me and rapping, that's like my nude code. Never gonna happen.
Shit. What was that, Minecraft?
No.
Wow. Holy crap. That was a...
What's up?
Yo! Oh, I thought it was going to be news.
I don't
I don't care about Raid Shadow Legends.
And that's a shot. New players will get a champion.
Okay, whatever.
Thanks.
That was... What? That was insane.
What?
What? Did you just see what I saw?
Did you just see what I saw?
Did you actually see that? Were you able to see that?
Yeah, no, I saw the whole thing.
Okay, good.
Oh, Miles is a huge fan of ERB parodies.
Hey, shout out, man. You're in the right place. Dude, Indiana Jones, I'm sorry, he won, dude. Oh my God, some of those bars blew me the fuck away. Rolled me over. Turned me a new leaf.
Straddled you.
Straddled me, dude. Harder than I straddled you. All right, let's move on to the final segment of the evening. The album review of the week, as requested by Mr. Hayden Forbes, Musica.
Don't even.
Blue Moves by Elton John. Why did you suggest this album? Oops.
Okay, well, I'll start by saying that it's not my favorite Elton album, but thinking of you and Hunter, I felt this is one you guys would really enjoy. So
Also, Hunter isn't here with us. We don't know where he is. He's missing in action. He could be dead. Can I say that?
Hey, yo! Call him. If he doesn't show up, I'm just gonna assume he's dead.
Yeah, he must be. I mean, that's the only explanation. Okay, so I just listened to this album by Elton John right before we started this stream. So, which I feel like in a way is a good way to do it, but in a way it's like, I don't know. I need to listen to an album at least twice to really have it sink in. But because
whose fault is that?
But because it is so recent, and I did take notes, I think I'll have something to say about each song on the album. But I don't know if you want to lead this, Hayden. You probably obviously know about this album a lot more than me.
Mm-hmm. I'll give a little introduction.
If you want to go down the list, give your favorite songs. I don't know how you want to do it. It's up to you.
You know what? Let's just do this tuned out style.
Okay. Wow.
So, for everyone listening, Blue Moves is the 11th studio album by Elton John. It was released in 1976, and it's his only other double album besides Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. And they have about the same amount of tracks, so I kind of like to compare them a little bit.
Now, explain to me, why is this a double album? Because it's actually not even that long. It's only, like, the first half is, 8 tracks, and the second half is 10 or something?
Yeah, back in the day, albums were usually around 8 tracks, so when you get an album of this length, you got a double album there.
Okay, didn't know that. Sorry for showing my ignorance.
So you know what? Let's just talk about these first 2 songs together because they are kind of in a similar vein. We're going to talk about the first 2 tracks, Your Starter 4 and Tonight. What do you think of these?
Your Start, I thought it was actually a pretty solid intro. It had some it got me excited for the album, with all the piano. I'm a huge piano person, and obviously Elton John is a piano man. So, I mean, of course I love that. And I mean, I give it a 5 out of 10. It's just an intro.
It's a simple intro. This very experimental artsy album. I don't know if you kind of got the sense, but that's how I've been kind of describing it. Usually his intros are not like this, so it's definitely interesting. And even
what are his intros normally like then?
You look at I'm trying to think of more popular intros. You got songs that were hits as intros, like Your Song for the Elton John album, Honky Cat for Honky Chateau.
Honky Cat?
Yep. Daniel for Don't Shoot Me, I'm Only the Piano Player. So it's just like more traditional, regular songs, but this one's just a little like theme song almost.
Okay, yep. And then the second track was Tonight with James Newton Hayward and London Symphony Orchestra.
James Newton Howard was Elton's keyboard player for a bit, and he's gone on to do soundtracks for pretty much every movie. Like right here, the list's got like King Kong, The Dark Knight, Space Jam, Fantastic Beasts, I Am Legend. He's done pretty much every movie, I swear.
Wow. And London Symphony Orchestra, I mean, I could definitely hear them in it. I mean, I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was very beautiful. A little long though, so I gave it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, these first 2 songs are one of my least listened to ones. I do find myself listening to this, like, kind of the middle section of this album a little bit more, honestly. But you got at the beginning, you got amazing songs like One Horse Town, which had that cool synthy intro, and then all of a sudden it just drops into this guitar and drum heavy thing.
Yes, I loved the synthy intro and the way it changed up like that. I was vibing with that. 7 out of 10 on One Horse Town.
Didn't notice until
also kind of long. Maybe would have ranked it higher.
Yeah, a lot of the songs are like 5-6 minute mark, people.
I noticed that, yeah.
I didn't notice until today, but the second half of the album is a lot more synthy than the first half. But we'll get into that in a bit. Chameleon.
Chameleon might be my favorite song on there. Definitely got stuck in my head. 8 out of 10.
I kind of touched on this a little bit last week, I think, but Chameleon, either that or I just told Nate in Ohio. But Chameleon, he is the only song that Elton spent more than 45 minutes writing. I told him in Ohio. Elton says that if a song ever took him more than 45 minutes, it doesn't matter how far he is, he just throws it out. But This one
Really?
took him
Is that true?
Yeah. He said it numerous times.
That's crazy. I mean, wow.
What is it? Okay. And Chameleon took him like 6 months because he was writing it for the Beach Boys. And he called Bernie, the person who writes most of his songs, when he was done. And he's like, I did it. I can't believe I did it. I finished the song. The pain is over. It's been 6 months. And then he laid down a demo and sent it over to the Beach Boys, who it was written for. And they said no.
Oh yeah, and that's what, the Boogie Pilgrim?
Oh, Chameleon.
Oh, it's still Chameleon. Okay. Wow.
So he said, "Fuck it, I'm doing this myself." And I think there was like
Hey,
a roadie for the Beach
I think
Boys.
the Beach Boys missed out.
They did. Yeah, songs like Boogie Pilgrim.
Boogie Pilgrim, I loved how funky it was. And I said was gonna be an 8 out of 10, but because it's too long, 7 out of 10. And then I was gonna talk about how, especially nowadays, why it's so important for songs to be shorter because of streaming, and you want more streaming numbers. You want people to stream your song more because nobody's buying songs anymore. You don't get the money outright for the song. You get a tiny little bit based on how many times somebody streams it. And so you want to make it shorter so it's more replayable, right? A long song, can get boring. It can, the longer the song is, the more of a chance someone's going to not like a part of it or get bored of it and less likely to listen to it more. Would you agree? Oh, he's gone. That's cool. The freak, dude.
Mic problem, you know what it
Okay.
is. Yeah, like Boogie Pilgrim, Crazy Water, Shoulder Holster, songs like that. Those adjective noun titles there. Just nice vibey songs, but when it comes to side 2 here, looking at the track list, Cage the Songbird. I love that one. Said I compare pretty much every song on here to a matching song on Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, and Cage the Songbird is like the Blue Moves version of Candle in the Wind. I think this one's better. I can't remember who it's about. It's a French actress. I know that.
Well, would you be
Songbird.
disappointed if I told you that Cage the Songbird, I said it was okay, little slow, boring for me, 4 out of 10.
Either you're wrong.
I'm just blatantly wrong. That's what you're saying.
Straight up wrong. I don't know. I really like that one. I even I name dropped it and tried.
Never tried. That song?
Never. Yes.
That's my song. I didn't reference it.
No. Oh my God. I'm gonna smack you. Also, I mean,
Huh?
you not?
Why is it select? Dude, my mouse is cursed. Like every time I click, it just selects everything on the freaking page.
Yeah, I've had that happen. Also, moving on to the second disc, second album on here, I guess. Let's just talk about the hit. Sorry seems to be the hardest word.
Hold on. You skipped Crazy Water. I said super funky and vibey. I was dancing for most of it. 8 out of 10. Shoulder Holster, love the trumpets and saxophone, blowing soul right out of those horns. Dude, that might be one of the best ways I've explained a song. Blowing soul right out of those.
Yeah, I actually
metallic
wasn't really into that song
horns.
until today. I got into that song today.
Wow. And then sorry seems to be the hardest word. I don't usually like slower songs, but this was very beautiful. 8 out of 10.
I remember.
I give it an 8
still
out of
remember
10.
the first time I heard it. That song in particular, I was at
Hayden
my
almost
grandma's
started
house.
crying when we were listening to it before we started
did.
this, okay?
I mean, the lyrics. What have I got to do to make you love me? What have I got to do to make you care? Like, he was going through a bad breakup, and Normally Bernie writes his lyrics, but he said he wrote some of those lyrics, most notably the ones I just said.
Oh, really? Now, how? I mean, not like, I mean, maybe not like you're friends with Elton John and you would know these answers, but like, why would somebody sing a song about a breakup? Was it a real breakup he went through? Like, why would somebody else write lyrics for that? Wouldn't he want to get out what he wants to say?
It's so crazy, and I actually do have a perfect answer for this. Bernie and Elton, like, they got so close after meeting, like, they were like,
Oh, okay.
and that they could write, like, Bernie could write about stuff from Elton's perspective, and Elton would be like, whoa, he figured it out before me. Like, in one of the albums not long before, like the year before, there's a song called Someone Saved My Life Tonight, which is about the night, one of the first times Elton tried to kill himself.
Oh, wow. What?
And it's from Elton's perspective, and Bernie wrote the whole thing. And it's just like, they were that close that they could do that. Insane. They're besties.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, great song. Next one, Out of the Blue. I said boring. 4 out of 10.
I remember one of my first times here in Eau Claire, I was record shopping, and I came into the record store, and they were playing this album, and Out of the Blue was playing, and I think of that every time I hear this song.
Oh.
He doesn't do a lot of instrumental tracks. This is probably the album that has the most instrumental tracks of his.
Yeah, there wasn't much vocals on there, right? If I recall.
There wasn't any vocals on there.
There it is. Between 17 and 20, I said almost reggae vibes for some of it. 7 out of 10.
I was 20.
Like the drums and the whatever instruments.
Yeah,
is
no,
going on.
I definitely get that. I get that. Wide-eyed and laughing.
The wide-eyed and laughing. I said too slow, and we skipped it. 3 out of 10.
I mean, I love how trippy it is. I used to not really like it, but this past winter, it really hit me. And it's just like, it's got Crosby and Nash, who are also on Cage the Songbird, and it's like, sounds so cool. Seems like it would be really good high.
Well, it's funny you say that because the next one, Someone's Final Song, I said slow but very beautiful, makes you feel high. 8 out of 10.
One of my 2 favorite songs on this album.
Wow. I think it's one of my favorites as well.
It's so good. It's just like the fact that like there's progressions that start on the piano and end on the synth, and so many amazing high notes from Elton, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a perfect Elton John song, I feel. It sounds so good. Not to mention it matches the album cover so well.
Yeah. True.
Wait, where's the Shira?
Where's the Shura? I said slow and boring, and we skipped it. 4 out of 10.
We didn't skip it just because we didn't like it, people. We skipped it so we can get on the stream.
Well, yeah, we were running. Yeah, we were literally started listening to it like an hour and a half before we were gonna stream.
Yeah. This one kind of made a resurgence with the release of Cold Heart last year, because there's some samples from Cold Heart, or from this song, that are in Cold Heart. I don't listen to this one too much, but I think it'd be cool if like the Sunday Service Choir maybe did a cover of it. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Definitely one I need to give more love to. Like, where's the Shira she sang? A little boring.
If There's a God in Heaven, which was the next track, I liked a bit more.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot more. It's like Where's the Shira, but instead of like a hymn, it's a rock song.
Yeah.
Christian rock.
I mean, I was vibing with it, but then I said Hayden made me skip, so I gave it a 5 out of 10. But I said probably would have been more if I really listened to more of it.
Well, maybe you just need to listen to it after stream.
Maybe I will.
And
then the last 2 songs.
No, we got 3 more.
The last 3 songs.
Idol.
I didn't really write anything for it. I did like Idol, though. I do remember liking
Idol. tied for someone's final song for my favorite. George Michael did a great cover of it. I love the sax choir that it comes in. I love the way Elton says tight-assed. Just like everything about it. It just feels so good. I love it. He was tight-ass.
He was a tight ass motherfucker.
But I feel like if someone were to ask me like I want to listen to Blue Moves, what is one song to get me hooked in and get the vibe of the album? I'd say either Sorry Seems or Idol. It really captures the essence.
Yeah, I would agree. I would definitely say Sorry Seems, though, personally.
Theme from a non-existent TV series. I've never said that full title out loud.
And how do you feel about it?
It sounds like the early demos of a Gravity Falls theme song.
Oh, yeah, I remember you were saying that, yeah.
I mean, it does. It's a good one. Definitely have more choice words for Bite Your Lip, Get Up and Dance, though. Which was...
Get up and dance.
It's like 7 minutes long, but the last like 4 minutes are just them going, bite your lip, get up and dance. It just over and over. It's like shorten that up.
Yeah, I was kind of vibing to that one. I noticed that too. A lot of songs, well, and this is definitely a 70s, 80s thing that happened a lot. A lot of repeating for like the outro, like super long outro and just like repeating the same thing.
Yeah, I've seen like live videos of this. There's a live performance of this song with Stevie Wonder, which is just phenomenal to watch because I don't think Stevie knew what song it was. Like I don't think he knew of that song, and he just jumped in and just went.
Wow,
and it's
amazing.
like you can have the 4 minute bite your lip, get up and dance, but like shorten it for the album, you know?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm saying,
Lord.
brother. And what was the final song?
That was it. Bite your lip, get up and dance.
That was it. All right. Overall, I'd say, you know what? Again, I'm mostly listen to rap. Just being honest, but I mean, would I listen to this album again? Maybe not the whole album. Definitely at least 3 songs I'm saving to my library. Chameleon.
Yes.
Probably maybe Sorry Seems to be the hardest word. And where was it? Crazy Water, maybe.
Respect. I know
Top
there are
3.
albums you are. I know there are albums you are gonna like more for a fact, but I felt this one was a good starting point.
That's true.
Weird-
and you did say we
weird
mentioned
starting
it last week when we said we were going to review this.
Yeah.
When I give you the trivia. What's your take? Give us your overall review, your overall how
It's so weird because it's one of those albums where it's like it's a really good starting point, but it's also one of his most out there albums. Like it's so many things, but at the same time, it kind of feels like a paradox. And I don't know. I love it. It feels more like a movie than it does an album.
a paradox of feelings.
I knew you were gonna say it. So connected, Nathaniel.
All right. Well.
Yeah, not much.
That's
I mean,
it.
I feel like if I wasn't like, half awake, I'd probably be rambling.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that was pretty good. I think we got a solid hour and some odd minutes in there.
Yeah, it's definitely a good episode. Crash coming out soon. Check it out, peeps, when it drops.
Crash coming out by Division Street. I'm kind of.
Division Street?
I still want to talk to them about. I think PGR should still be a thing. I don't want that to be over.
Yeah, I mean,
I get that like Division Street still could be PGR if it's just the 3 of us on it, because it doesn't have to be always all of us. But I don't know. Anyway,
let's tell the people. Should we tell them what Division Street is?
sure. So if you guys don't know, so basically, I make music, Provost. I make music with Glitches sometimes, Provost and Glitches. Then we started making music with Rain or Tyler, actually who's now Skinny Ramen, but we're using the R in ramen, and we created PGR, Provost Glitches Ramen, a trio group, but now we've created an even bigger group with the three of us and Hayden, and who else?
Cam Walsh and Jazzy Boy.
And yes, that is right, and we're called Division Street.
Yes, and our first single with everyone except Cam, Crash, should be coming out sometime soon.
Freak yeah, dude. Freaking freak
so-
yeah. Dude, can I just... Oh, I never said this. I wanted to say this a while ago. I went to a party maybe a month or two ago. I don't know why I just thought of this. Okay. And like I've been trying to swear less on the podcast. You know, I'm trying to be right for YouTube, whatever. And like I'll find myself censoring myself just in real life. And like some guy, like I forget what I said. I was like, what the fuck, freak, dude, or something like that. And he's like, you know, it's okay to swear, dude. Like you don't gotta censor yourself. Like he was like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I was just like, I didn't know what to say. I was just like, yeah, I don't know. I
like that.
I like that. Anyway, so next week, folks, we're going to be reviewing an album of my pick. And because next week is going to be Halloween, I had to pick Relapse by Eminem, which you can go in the description now. There's a link to the album on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music. So you can quickly go. If you haven't already heard it, I mean, what are you doing with your life if you haven't already heard Relapse by Eminem? But if you haven't, definitely go listen to it. So you'll be in the run for next week's album review. And if you have heard it, maybe give it a re-listen. You know, I usually listen to it every year around Halloween time. It's part of the reason why I'm picking it, because it's horrorcore-esque. And that's it for this week.
Yeah,
Thanks for watching.
It. See you guys next week.
See y'all next week.
Woohoo!
Love you. Do you love me? I know you love me.
I love you. I love you.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh my god, Nate, how long is this outro?